is how I play the game. Oh my god!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Generation, the older games were harder mechanically, but the competition now is much deeper. Players are just better now. Well,
first off, I'm not going to downplay anything that a modern FGC player does. I don't think I've ever said something like, oh, that guy Punk the God sucks ass and he could never play an old game. Or what's that guy, Mena RD, the best Blanca player? Oh, screw him. He's a scrub. I wouldn't say stuff like that, okay? But
Fuck you. You're a liar.
But, admittedly, I will say, having played the old school fighters at a competitive level and being successful at them back then and playing modern fighters today, abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, it was too low? People are saying it was way too low? Seriously? All right, I'm going to bump the volume all the way up then. It looked like it was fine for me. Axo-freaking-lutely. Modern games are easy mode to play. You can easily jump into a modern game and lab for a little bit and immediately learn the meta of the game because people posted it all over the internet. With zero effort, you can know the top-tier strategies within a few days of the game being out. And there you are, you're ready to go. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be a Punk the God or a Mena. You're not. But you could still play them at a competitive level. Back in the day, it was very different. You literally had to grind and grind and grind in arcades and tournaments. You had to travel the world. There was no online play. There was no tech posted up all over the internet. None of this was accessible. It was all about your time, dedication, hard work, money investment, and all of that to even learn the meta of a fighting game. Today, everyone knows the meta within a week. Everyone. All you got to do is open YouTube and you learn the meta. Okay? So there is a difference between saying there's the modern players, you know, are as good or better or worse, but the difference is the execution. Like right now, if you were to ask me if a top modern player could do the one-frame links and crazy execution needed to play fighting games from back in the day, the answer is probably no. But does that mean that they're bad at fighting games? No. They're good at the modern fighting games, which is more of a mind game kind of a deal than it is execution. So there is a difference there. Now, would you say, well, do they suck? Are they scrubs? I mean, no, they've learned the meta of what the modern game is, okay? I would argue in that statement, the reason that the fighting game boomers are always criticizing modern fighting games is not because they're too easy to play and any scrub can jump in. The problem is they're not fun, okay? They're just not fun to play. If you played fighting games back in the day and you had to grind to learn tech, you had to have, you know, practice over and over ad nauseum to learn these tough, difficult frame links and inputs and special moves, that was a level of experience that you felt accomplished.
Wow.
Really?
Man, I played the shit out of that game, but now I can play at a top level, and no one else can just jump on this cabinet and play it like I can because they haven't put in the time investment and the money or whatever it is. Today, literally anyone can buy Street Fighter 6, lab for 12 hours by watching YouTube videos, and have the same execution as you. That's frustrating, isn't it? I can understand why someone in the FGC who was back in the day playing these games competitively and now they're playing the modern ones, like, what is this easy mode shit? You know? I get that. But the thing is the difference of enjoyment. Someone who never had that enjoyment experience of sitting there at a cabinet, playing, practicing, and mastering the hard stuff to do, and then executing it and getting that feeling of, wow, validation, and it's worth it. It's kind of like today when you played a Soulsborne game, right? Why is it that people like them so much? Well, you get your ass handed to you a million times, but then when you finally beat that difficult boss or get past that crazy part of a dungeon you couldn't beat, you feel this feeling of self-worth and accomplishment because you beat a tough challenge. Today, there is no tough challenge to overcome playing a modern fighting game.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego.
And so something is lost. And that's why I think a lot of the people from back in the day playing the older games are saying there's no feeling of fun or satisfaction playing a modern fighting game anymore. You took that away from us when you dumbed it down for the masses.
To me, none of these modern fighting games are hard to play. That's the problem. Like, take a look at a game like City of the Wolves that just came out, okay? I played the first wave of the beta, all right? And I started playing, I'm like, so there's really no execution to this game. All it is you do one special move, you cancel to the next special move, then you do this move, you do a giant combo that's like 60, 70% damage. You could do it within a few minutes. You could figure it out. Back in the day, if you actually wanted to do a giant custom combo or whatever, you had to practice, you had to grind, you had to figure it out. It's like, well, how is this fun then? There is no era of discovery. There's no era of any. It's just everything's just given to you, handed to you.
It takes out the element that's fun to me. It really does. Like, I think a lot of people back in the day, that was part of the experience, was going to the arcade, competing, discovering tech, the camaraderie, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It confuses me because I feel like the true OGs, the people from back in the day, that's why they're not competing anymore. It's not because, oh, the games are too hard, the new gen has moved in and swooped in and taken over. The OGs could never hang. No, the OGs don't want to hang. They're bored with your games. Get it? The OGs think that Street Fighter 6 is such a boring game because it's so repetitive, it's so samey, you can't discern player from player unless you're looking at the names on the screen because the tech is so easy to execute. Everyone plays it the same. There's nothing interesting there.
Nope, that's my lie. Got him. Got him.
Lie there, you liar, you.
I'm good at lying.
The first year of Street Fighter 6 was great. The moment that everything was discovered, the meta was discovered, the game's boring as dirt. I don't want to play it anymore. I'll go back to Street Fighter 6 when Sagat comes out. Why? Because I like Sagat. He's a cool character. He's been in Street Fighter since the beginning. I'll see how he plays in Street Fighter 6. I'll play it for a little bit, and then I'll probably get bored and drop it again. But no, the OGs didn't quit or can't hang with the new generation. That's ridiculous. The OGs just don't like the game.
Good Lord, man. Look in the mirror for a second and stop believing your own lies.
Sword Blade did a $2 super chat. He says, Max Dude plays high level and wins at Life 2. What are you talking about? Maximilian Dude enters at high level and wins tournaments today? Really? Where did he place? Where did he place in Street Fighter 6 at CEO? What are you talking about? What a fucking idiot. Anyway, thanks for the super chat, idiot.
Oh, you're getting salt, 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 salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor. Swordblade did a $2 super chat. Why are you called yellow paint among developers? I'm not. You're retarded. Thanks for the tip. Every time you say something stupid, I'm just going to call it like it is. All right? You're a dunce. Thanks for the super chat.
Do you see what I mean? People in Kit complaining Phil doesn't talk to us. Not a single person has tagged me because they're just talking amongst themselves about nonsense. They don't actually want to talk to me. They're LARPers. If you guys wanted to talk, I'm here to talk and chill, whatever you want to talk about, but you're not actually talking to me over there. You're full of it.
Ta-da! Shit. I'm really trying to figure this one out. The Brain Buster. Shit. Look how close. How the fuck do I get that over there? Oh. Perfect. I'm getting so close, but I can't figure out this piece. That piece right there on the left, middle, that's the one that's throwing me off. How do I get that to the bottom middle?
Help!
We're at $72 of support. Now, it's the return stream, all right, for the new week. Obviously, I want to start this week strong. We have 3 goals left for DSP Tries It. I was going to do it tomorrow. Let's hit the goal. We hit the goal now. Tonight, for Truck Sim, we likely will. And tomorrow for the finale or endgame, I should say, of Blueprints, hopefully we will. And then we could do DSP Tries It, Taki's Menu at Wendy's tomorrow, all right? But we got to hit that goal. Let's not falter now. We want to start strong this week. Let's get some subs over on Kick. We literally don't have a single gifted sub on Kick. What are you all doing over there? How many of there are you over there that aren't even talking to me, for the record? Let's see how many people are on Kick right now, shall we? 40 something, 49, almost 50 people, and no one speaking. Great. Who would like to actually speak and contribute?
Fuck you, you toxic idiot.
Oh, fuck. No. No, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna load. That was ridiculous. He hit you in an infinite ending combo. Never ending, and it hit you like 6 times 6 year-old health bar. No. No, I'm not going to lose half my health bar because you hit me once, you fucking piece of shit. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Dark Filter, literally no one has contributed on Kick today. No one. Multiple people are offering me the solution. Multiple people are offering me because I've been doing this for 5 minutes to make 0 progress. It's ridiculously complicated. Right side bottom. Bottom side middle. Left side middle. Top right. Oh my god. Well, thank you, chat, for helping. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I think in general, overall, I have improved as a gamer over the years. Any moment, I can pick up a controller and I can play any game at professional level. Appreciate the last minute attempts to hit the goal, but I gotta go now. So thank you, and I hope that you guys are enjoying. We didn't hit the goal today, but hey, it wasn't a disaster stream by any means. I'm being told that this is near the end. So one more stream to wrap it up. Next time when we play, which will be later in the week, probably Wednesday, will be the conclusion. Did have a good time, you guys. Again, once we started talking, and thanks for the help too with the puzzles. Oh, thanks for some of the help with those puzzles. I never would have solved them. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to upload right now. He's making money on these streams, so maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe it's time to pull that rug out from under him too. He's going to continue the clown show and not help himself as long as people keep giving him money to do it. I mean, he needs help, man. And if you just keep enabling him, he's going to keep making this garbage every fucking day. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.